Hey guys, what's up? I'm Michael, and today's video is another art challenge, and today I am going to be using cheap color pencils, as in I got these on clearance for $1.50, and I am going to try to make a piece of art out of them. I am thinking about a red bird, a cardinal. I'm going to challenge myself. There are 12 colors in this, and I am going to challenge myself to actually use every single color in this, at least, besides the white, at least in one area or another. So, let's get started with this challenge today. Alright, and we are done. Again, this was done, this is the Cheap 12 Color Pencil Challenge. This is a challenge that I come up with because I was asked to do cheap art supplies, and so I done one before this that was twistable crayons, and then this one. And let me talk a little bit about the piece right quick. I finished it what I thought I had finished it, and I went back through and I recorded the outro, and I talked about not having any blue in here, and I'm like, but I really want blue in here. So let me go through and show you what I've done really quick. For each color, I'm going to explain how I used it. So white was absolutely useless. It did not add any highlights. It didn't do anything. It did not blend or anything. So it was completely useless. And just going back in the box. So it sort of failed the challenge in a way and made an 11 pencil challenge, but I tried to use it, so I feel I still passed. Okay, let's start with the tree. The base layer of the tree was peach. Well, let me just go over all of it then. I put peach in the base layer of the tree, in his beak, in the shaded areas, or the highlight areas, and so I enjoyed having that white peach brown type texture, orangish brown thing, a really light one, to have some sort of base tone for certain areas. My yellow, I went back, of course, I highlighted the beak with it. I highlighted the limb or whatever he's sitting on, and the vine, and also I highlighted the leaves where the light was hitting them with the yellow. The orange, of course, is the main color of his beak. There's some up in here, and the yellow was used right here, and then gradiated down to the orange, which went in through here as well. And if you look at it, it actually makes the red pop out much more. And where this side where the shadows are, you can tell it's much more muted looking, and it is awesome how it done that, considering that these pencils don't work that well for art. The gray was used as the base tone for the dark areas, to put a little defining things in his feet. It was also used as gray for the bark, and I believe that's all. Let's see. The pink here was used as the base layer for the entire bird. All of the red started off as pink, so it could be a lighter color red, and so that I could achieve a feather texture on him. And I believe that's the only place I used the pink, but it was used. The green went on the vine to show that it was a vine, and then it also went in the leaves. Okay, let's go on the black now. Actually, I tell you what. Well, let's finish up with that. We'll go to brown. The brown was used for the main colors and darkening and forming the vine and the tree, mainly the limb, and that's the main way that I used it. I overlaid it over top. The orange was also used as the shadow area of the vine, and I forgot that, and the limb. The orange was used as that. I don't think I said that. Okay. So the blue, besides this very light background that I put in after the rest of the stuff, the blue is the base. It was first gray in here, and then it was blue as a base. It's like the second layer of the black here, and that added a little bit more depth to it. The purple. Now the purple I'm going to come back to in just a second, but it also was used in the eye in the gray was used on the beak and the black was used on the beak, but the purple was used in the black area here to make it a richer black, because this black wasn't going to cut it by itself. So I went to the red and I went over all of the base layers that I had layered in all over the bird, and I put texture in with it. So that's where all of the red was used, was in the bird. Now I went back with purple again, and I darkened up certain areas. His tail, I put a shaded area in here, and then all the way up over here to add form to him. And I don't even know that the camera's picking it up, to be honest with you. But I went back over that with black, and I went over this with black as well. But I went back over all of this with a very light black coat, and then finally I ended with the purple again, and that added rich shadows to him, and I think that it worked out fairly good. I actually really enjoy the way that it ended up, and let me see right quick. There you go. That's probably going to be about the best shot that I can get of it. So I had fun with this. I challenge you to take the cheap color pencil challenge. It can be any amount of colors that you have, as long as it's a cheap pack. Let's keep it under $3 for a pack of pencils. But the catch is you have to use every single pencil in the pack you get for something. And when I say cheap, I mean pencils that are not made for art at all. These are American Crafts Colorcopia, and they are not made for art, but here we have some art for them. The only other thing I used, this is printer paper, by the way. I did use a Prismacolor Scholar eraser, which actually helped a whole lot because I erased out some stuff I didn't mean to put in. But that is all. I am Michael, and I have taken down another challenge. I hope you take it, and leave me a comment with a link to your video if you take this challenge. I'll see you later, guys.